spotted.
What's up guys, this is Chub and welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I'll be showing you some gameplay of me getting some win streaks in Roblox BedWars, but first make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and join the Discord below if you haven't already. It really helps being a new content creator, so let's get right into the footage here. Anytime you see footage of me playing BedWars, you'll notice that I use the rush strategy. It's just where you get 16 iron, you buy 2 stacks of wool, and then you bridge over to the closest island and you go knock out their bed and take out the player. Here the guy was gone, which was lucky, so I just get to take that one, and then I chase after this other guy who was going for the bed, and I end up, there was a little bit of lag which was weird, but I end up knocking him off, and then I will go grab the iron, and I'll keep doing this over and over. This is the strategy I use to get win streaks fast. It's kind of hard to get past around 5 wins because doing this strategy is pretty risky, but you will get a lot of wins and high win rate doing it this way. So this is my preferred strategy. Be looking out for small things in this video, like after I kill this guy, a really good strat is, well, I break his bed first, but then you go run behind their spawn so they don't have time to react. So if you see there, I got 2 hits on him before he could even do anything, and just like that I got a win in just under 3 minutes. So that shows you how quick some of these wins can be. This whole footage altogether was like, before speed ups, was like 16 minutes. It was the first few games of the day, so you can see how you can get a lot of wins doing this. So here goes the strategy again. 16 iron, buy 2 stacks of wool. Most of the time people don't expect it, so you just grab the bed and then kill them like this. And then after you kill them, go behind their spawn and wait for them to respawn and then kill them. I killed that guy late enough to where it didn't matter. Grab his iron, get the wool, bridge across, do the same thing to the next guy. In terms of combat, I usually just spam click. I don't use an auto clicker, but for the most part it works out for me. Here I have some extra wool and I took some damage, so I just bridge up and I was going to wait to heal, but I notice he starts rushing for my bed and I'm not going to be able to catch up to him, so I jump off. That's another good tip for you guys. If you see somebody heading for your base and you're not able to catch up, just dive off and respawn. And it ends up working out for me because somebody tried to rush my exposed bed and I actually catch them here, which is honestly pretty lucky on my part. I didn't know they were coming over, but I did stop them, which is good. After this point, I'm just trying to stabilize. Going for diamonds is usually a good play, or the emeralds in the middle. I usually don't rush for the emeralds or diamonds. I like to wait for them to build up every minute. And this is about the point I would go for emeralds because they are at stacks of 2 or 3. And then I notice as I'm going for the diamonds, there's somebody going for my base, and they break the wool, which I think they would have gotten my bed if they're a little faster. But I had a bow and arrow, so I used the arrow to stop them from mining. And I thought that was honestly a pretty clutch play, to use the arrow to stop them from getting any progress on my bed. And then I know somebody here, quick snipe, they go down, and I keep getting the emeralds. At this point, what I'm looking for is at least 8 emeralds to upgrade from iron armor to diamond armor. And if the emeralds are at 3, then I can get 12, and that would be 8 for the diamond armor and 4 more for a diamond sword. If you can get in these positions where you just have better gear than everybody else, then you can just run at them and there's basically nothing they can do to stop you. The things to look out for if you have this really good gear is arrows. If you're bridging across a gap, the one thing that can stop you is a well-timed arrow and you'll just fall off. So be on the lookout for that. Like that guy there is trying to shoot me with some arrows. So just play careful when you're geared like this, like you have a diamond sword. I noticed there's a guy here, he doesn't have any armor, no weapons. He's been spending the entire time building his base. So every hit's 35 damage and there's basically nothing he can do. Every time he hits me, I take 5. So the numbers are definitely in my favor on this one. So I just start mining because there's nothing he can really do to stop me. This is why I don't like building up my base much. Honestly, using the rush strategy, I don't defend my bed. I just don't plan on dying. It is really good to have your bed in the first few minutes, but after that it's not very relevant, because instead of sticking around my base and defending my bed, I could be out getting resources, getting emeralds, getting diamonds, taking out other players and making it easier for me to get the win, which is what I'm doing here. I take out that guy and I spend the rest of this match just hunting down people while I'm in the lead with my diamond armor. I think I see somebody here, so I pursue him because I'm ahead, like I said. The bow is really good. You can even use it at close range like I do here. He's about to go on me, so I shoot an arrow, get some extra damage, and then sword him down, and just like that, I got my second win of the session, first session of the day, and I'll just go ahead and head on to the next match. In the previous matches, I kind of skipped over the beginning, so I'm going to slow it down here and show you guys. The beginning is literally just waiting for 16 iron. On the desert map, you can get 8 and go to the back of your base, and if you place all your wool diagonally, you can actually make it with 8 blocks. That's a fun tip. I'll have to show that sometime in another video. But here I have to get the 2 stacks because there's a pretty big gap. I grab their bed, go for the kill, and I just want to show you guys what happens when something goes wrong. I use my camera to see if they're heading towards my base. I see them sprinting towards my bed, so I immediately run to stop them. If you're not fast on it, then your bed will get killed. On certain maps, the gap between the 2 bases is too short, so you actually can't stop them. But if you die in the beginning going for their bed, you do need to be looking out to see if they're going for your base, because you know how much breathing room you have. Anyways, I continue going from bed to bed. Luckily, somebody had already cleaned this one out. So another thing you can do is, if somebody is already going for the enemy's bed, then try to work with them. Like, let them damage the other person or take their bed out while they're damaging them. And then after they're done fighting, you go in and sweep up the kill. And sometimes you can get both players doing that. And it's honestly pretty funny to see. It's one of my favorite things to do. So that's what I do here. I clean up the person that just got that guy's bed. Get a sneaky kill on this guy, doesn't realize I'm there. That's fun. And so this is the point in the match where you have access to about 3 other people's iron collectors. So just grab their iron as you go around. And I don't remember what I do here. Oh yeah, I keep just going around instead of going for the emeralds this match, because I got some diamonds off those guys, so I can upgrade to the sharpness sword. I get a TNT ready to go raid. This guy tries to sneak up on me, but I was able to get him. And I'm just going to keep going around. I see yellow has his bed, so I'm going to go for that. Easy bed. And then he tries to chase me, and I try to do something crazy with the TNT. Honestly, it's my first time trying it. I don't realize how long it takes to go off, and he kills me. So that shows you where this strategy isn't perfect. If somebody had wrapped around and grabbed my bed, then there's nothing I would have been able to do there except maybe run away earlier, but I wouldn't have respawned and that would have been the end. But that's just one of the risks you have to take using this strategy. More times than not, you'll win, so you just have to play your odds. So after that, I decided to take it back, chill a little bit, and go for the emeralds and work on getting my diamond armor before anybody else. And I catch this guy in the middle. Of course, I'm going to go for him because he has the emeralds in his inventory. So I'm chasing him, and I do get him here, which is nice. And that allows me to knock out his bed. Actually, it was already gone. So now only pink has their bed left. So I got my diamond armor. So that means it's time to go knock out pink. I see he is running away. So I'm going to do a little play where I bridge past him to go get his bed. And honestly, I thought I was being pretty sneaky here, but it turns out pink was going for my bed, which personally, I don't really care if I lose my bed, but for most other people, they're not prepared to lose it. So I get his iron too. He had a full stack of 100, grab a fireball. Fireballs are awesome for stopping people who are going over a bridge, or you can just use them for damage. You'll see me use it here for the final kill. Get the fireball ready. He's going to spawn, nowhere for him to run. Throw the fireball, 35 damage. And then I have diamond armor, and I just out-trade him, and I get that 3rd win. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. I read all the comments, and I appreciate all of them. and consider joining the Discord if you'd like to interact with the community. See you guys.